Hi guys, Dave here with you. Thanks for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do give us a like, share, a comment. All those things really help us out a lot. We've cooked a lot of good food outside. We've cooked on our griddle, we've cooked on our grill. I've got a kettle grill and it's a good one, but it just seems like sometimes it's too much to set up. Do the charcoal in it and everything, and you got a big fire, a big cooking surface. I really don't need all that. So I got thinking about what can I do that is portable and smaller size that maybe I want to take and travel with it. If I had an RV or I was going to the park or I wanted to go to hunt camp with it. I did some research and I found out that for me, the Weber Go Anywhere grill is going to fit the bill. I came up with my own way to set this up. I got a couple of really cool mods and tricks and tips that I'll show you. Assembly of these things is very easy. There's just, for example, the handle, there's a plastic part that goes under here, a plastic part that goes on top, and one screw. The side handles assemble the same way. One Phillips head screwdriver is all you need. And then these legs just go into these, they're kind of spring loaded and they go in right here and here. So they're real easy to use. So let's see what I got in here. We got a towel, of course. I got a couple trivets, silicone trivets. I've got a nice folding knife, a folding meat thermometer, a small spatula, so we can do some flipping. I cut the end off of a grill brush, got it to where it'll just fit right in there. So for cleanup, we've got a grill brush. I've got an oven thermometer, small pair of tongs, and I've got a medium-sized pair of tongs. I've got a couple of these oven mitts. They've got silicone rubber on that side, but you stick your hand in them, and you can use them like a regular glove mitt, or they can act like a trivet, either one. So I got a couple of those, and I'll leave a link in the description to these. I think they're pretty cool, and you may want a pair for yourself. Of course, you gotta have a lighter. When you're cooking, sometimes you wanna have, maybe you wanna do some bacon, or gosh, I may wanna make some soup or something. And I come up with this kit. This came from Walmart, and it's one of their Ozark Trail brands. The thing was like $5, but it's really cool. It's stainless steel. Here's what it does. It opens up. You got a bowl. You got a cup. A little saucepan that goes like that with a lid. And then it's got just a real small little frying pan. So, to have the versatility of some vessels that you want to cook in is pretty cool, and it doesn't take up much space. A bag of charcoal. Now this bag has got 25 regular standard size briquettes. 25 is just right for cooking for a couple hours. This is a toaster oven pan. I selected this size because it's really just right for the way I got it set up. And I'll leave a link in the description to this one if you want to duplicate that. It's stainless steel, and this can be used as a cook pan. And I'll show you in a minute another way it can be used. You've got the smaller Weber chimney starter. It fits in here just right. I had to bend this tab and this other tab closer in. You still get the safety of being a heat shield, but it just helps it fit a little bit better. On this side, I've got a small bag of hickory pellets. On the other side, I've got half a dozen of these fire starting cubes, so that's conveniently stored right there. And then I've got another bag with another 25 charcoal briquettes in it. So I've got enough in here for a couple of cooks. And of course you all use these, you know how they work. This is what goes on the bottom. You've got one upper grit, but you cut it in half, just easy to do with a hacksaw. A small brush for brushing out the dust when we're done. We gotta be able to clean up. I took and oiled a cedar plank to use as a small cutting board. It's nice and thin, and it's just right for cutting up vegetables or onions or whatever, and it fits nicely in here. I also folded up 3 or 4 sheets of aluminum foil. You always got to have some aluminum foil around. And then we've got some of these grill toppers, but you can get them online, and again, I'll put the link for this in there. What I did was I've got 3 of them in here, just folded in half, okay? So let's set 2 of them off to the side for now, because I want to show you something. Oh, before I do that, let me show you something else here. You want to take and cut your grid with a hacksaw, and I cut it on the 15th rail right at the rail, because this will go right here, and this side goes right there, okay? But this gives you a place where you can add coals if you want, and you don't have to move all of your food. You can cut it wherever you want. If you want to cut it in half, you want to cut it a little closer, that's up to you. You are going to want to cut this so that you can add your coals in. Now there's a couple different ways you can put this grate. On top of these legs right here, and it sits about that far off the bottom, and that's closer heat. You can also, if you'll take and just pull this out, that drops down there, that drops there, this one, and that one drops there. Now I'm about a 1/2 inch more to the bottom. I've still got room for air to flow, but now I'm a little further away than my cooking grate. Oh, I didn't mention that on the sides, the airflow is handled here. And there's 2 of them. You bring them all the way up, and there's some air vents down below. 3 on this side, 3 on this side. It's the same thing on the other side. So you can control the amount of air depending on where your fire is. You can even go like this. You can drop half of them down, half of them up. You can control very precisely how much heat and airflow you're going to get. Let's say we want to do a chicken, a whole chicken, or we want to do a small shoulder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that right there, put a little water in the bottom of it. I'm going to put this grate here. I can put my shoulder in there, and look how much space I've got. I got all the way from down there to under here. Now I can do this and use this like a smoker. Fire's on this end. I'm going to open this vent up. I'm going to open these vents up, and now I've got that smoke. I'm going to add the pellets. Or if you're not going to do that, then you can put the other grate on here. You can use this as a pan. Maybe this is where you cook your bacon or your eggs. Very versatile to have a nice one. A link will be in the description. Using one of these expanded aluminum grates, came up with a way to quickly and easily fold these so that you can position it to hold back the charcoal through your cooking grate. You're going to take one of these grates, okay? You're going to fold it in half, right there, to where they just meet, right there, and get it as even as you can. Then you're going to just turn it sideways, and you're going to fold it in half again, like this. You want to take and go about 1/3 of the way, and just fold that up, right about there, and turn it over, and fold that right about there, and then we'll push it down, like so. I'm going to open this back up, like this. Now that'll stand there, and I can fit that right like that. I can position this anywhere I want down there, and I can put my charcoal here, and I've got a barrier so I can do 2-zone cooking. If I made 2 of them, I can just put this one, let's put it right there. I can have fire here, no fire here. I can put fire here, none here. I can move these anywhere I want and adjust exactly where my heat zones are. Let's put that one right there. So I could put heat in the middle, and I could have food on both sides, either down here or up here. Now, one other thing is, you still can go and put that under the little legs, and then open this up and bring that down and that down, and now you still got from here to here. If you want more coals, you still got airflow coming in underneath of them. These do have little points that can stick you, so it doesn't hurt to kind of push them down. And now these are also they got a little lip edge on them, and I like to push that down as well and just flatten all that out. All right, now we got all that done. How are we going to get this back together again? Not exactly the way I had it the first time, but hey, look, see if it fits. Guess what? It fits. So let's take this apart and bring that under. Bring that under. Bring that up like that. And up like that. Let's go camping. Thanks for watching. Stick around. Let's just see what's next with Dave. Thanks.